Back on the air once again with the nightly news at 8:54 with Ryland Branch, reporting live from the same location but a different one. Trying to get that Skype effect going because I like what I see on CNN. That's when you know it's raw, like we over in the Middle East somewhere, and I got to sneak on the laptop and get in the scoop. So today's discussion, off the top of the head again, is what's in it for me? That's a question. But the real question is as to whether or not what the experts say and something that I just read in a book recently is actually accurate, which is that every single person, says every single human being, perhaps even animals when I really think about it, actually ask that question before they take any action. Any behavior is measured by the question of asking what's in it for me or I, the individual. Every single action, whether you know it or not, whether I know it or not, all the way down to going to the John, just like I just did. The question is there, what's in it for me? In that particular case, I guess it's recorded. Like, if you go to the John enough times where you know what's in it for you. You get to relieve yourself. Or perhaps it's you get to avoid relieving yourself on yourself. So it's avoiding something that's bad or getting relief, and that's a good thing. But either way, the question is asked, what's in it for me? So that's a question that I think will resolve a lot of matters. And we can go on for a long time talking about this one, but I just want to hop out and throw that one out into the universe, so to speak, and open up some conversation. So once again, I'm at Starbucks, and same question, what's in it for me? Like, when I come to Starbucks, I ask, what's in it for me? What motivated me or inspired me to come here? So I take a look around and I say, well, kind of like the tea and the drinks that they offer. So yeah, but I can go to Albertsons and fix myself some drinks at the house. That's no big deal. There's some drinks there right now. So that can't be it. Say, well, I can get out the house, but I can sit outside in the patio. There's a few videos up that are from the patio or outside in the front yard. I mean, going outside, no big deal. I think getting to the bottom of it, though, it pretty much has to do with what I see here, which is the environment. Most people here are on a laptop, or some of the people have tablets, some people have phones. But for me in particular, it's just a confirmation that what I have in mind and what I envision is actually possible and feasible. Just got to be up on that level, which is to be able to hang out and get work done at the same time. Work can be an enjoyable experience, and I see people here that confirm that. So you get the gist of it. That's what's in it for me, and I guess that's what's in it for them too. Outside or inside, it's summertime. It's about it's cool. It's nice out here. So that's what's in it for me. So that's the question that I ask, and that's the answer that I give. But what I really, really, really want to speak on, for those who took the time to tune into this message and let you know what's in it for you, I think that's a good question that we all need to ask. So you get to ask the question too, yeah, what's in it for me? And I think that's an actual pretty important thing to ask, even though we all ask it whether we know it or not. because there's this thing with, I guess, social media and just the way of the world right now where we're quick to ask what's in it for me before we take action. But how do I say this in English? It's kind of like when you ask somebody to do something for your own benefit, you kind of have to ask or answer what's in it for them too. Like, typical example, somebody says, hey, come support me, come like me, come help me to do something that serves my needs. And if a person asks, well, what's in it for me? It's like, well, you're not important. It's all about me. It's the me generation, I guess that's what they're classifying it as. But when we really, really look in depth at what's taking place, I think that's a question that we need to ask. I know I'm going to go ahead and ask it, but I'm just expanding on it and putting it out there and see what my mind comes up with, come up with some working solutions, because that's one that we got to get to the bottom of. We got to look out for number one. That's what the experts say. And I think a lot of balancing out is going to take place when we start to ask that question of each other. If you want me to do this for you, what's in it for me? And if I am doing this for you, what's in it for me? And if you're doing this for me, then what's in it for you? Like, if I would like you to tune into this video, well, what's in it for you? And what's in it for you at this particular time is the question to ask, well, what's in it for you? Or what's in it for me? We got to figure out what's in it for each other. And again, that has something to do with the law of exchanging, giving and receiving. But some people ask that question really well. I think perhaps some people, I know some young ladies that take the cake as far as asking what's in it for me. And perhaps another angle is to know what it is that you expect before you even give to it. Maybe that's the thing that we need to look into. I personally, what's in it for me? What do I expect out of it before I put in? That way, when I put in and I don't get back what I expect, well, I know not to put that one in. That's called a toxic investment. When you're putting in and you're not getting back, but you have a clear expectation of what you expect to get back. It's not living up to your expectations. So that's a good one. But sometimes me, myself, I just like to give a little something, throw it out, see what comes back. I'm kind of old-fashioned and foolish in that way. And I'll check and see if what it gives me back is something that I find useful. And if it is, well, I'll probably keep on giving. If it's not, well, I'm going to ask that question again. But yeah, that's all in the mix. I'm still trying to figure out this Facebook thing because there's quite a few people on here actually using it. And I said, man, I can't seem to really lock it down. Move around type of thing. And I envision something where people here can actually socialize the same way I'm socializing with you. And that's over on the Google Hangout. They actually implement that type of application where you can really get on the mic and holler, because conversation and communication is said to be made for the specific purpose of taking action. But you got your content producers, you got your content consumers, and right now I'm producing and I'm hanging out and having a good time and having a little bit of consumption. So it's a working vacation, so to speak. So we can keep it brief. If you want to call it that, it's 10 minutes. You could go YouTube style and just open up a blabber discussion. But I didn't put together any notes. This is just off the top of the head of something that I really want to bring to the light. As far as asking that question, what's in it for me? If you ask that question, what's in it for me? You ask what's in it for you, and I ask what's in it for I. So at the end of it, there's a thing that they came up with the Harvard Business School back in the 70s, And it's actually an explanation of that. I'm going to do some research in it and refresh. It's called a win-win situation, where both or all parties need to have that question asked and answered before anybody gives. Win-win situation, mutually beneficial. So let's see if we can get the benefit mutually beneficial and bring some balance to the force. So, reporting live from SB's once again at 9:04. It's July 25th, 2012. Nightly News with Ryland Branch. See you on the next one. All right. What's in it for you? Check back and see. Peace.